When it comes to doing science in comics, you can take it for granted that you have a 50% chance of catastrophic failure that will result in the creation of either a superhero or a supervillain. Some kind of power will be manifested, and there's a pretty good chance you will be the one cast out of society forever, hiding in a swamp, hunted as the monster you always were, never again knowing the soft touch of love in your heart. For God's sake, wear appropriate eye protection. He's an animated pile of vegetation and swamp goo that's out for justice. He's not the Swamp Thing, Muckman, or the Heap. Hi, I'm Dan Larson, and this is Toybiz Marvel Legends Man-Thing versus Hasbro Marvel Legends Man-Thing. Both figures have finely sculpted surface details and paint applications that tell the story of a man who has merged with the plants and things floating around in the muck and mire of the swamp. Sticks and roots and all kinds of plants and growth. It's hard to tell where the man ends and the creature begins, which is the whole idea. But the Toybiz figure from all the way back in 2004 has a bit more crispness. The details a bit sharper, and the branches sticking up out of his back make it feel even less human. Round one goes to Toybiz for being more thing than man. The Toybiz era was known for a high degree of articulation. The early 2000s were all about pushing the number of points of articulation that a figure could have, and Toybiz was one of the leaders in the field. Hasbro's approach has been more focused on producing a consistently growing number of obscure and fan-favorite characters, at times sacrificing articulation for a cleaner-lined aesthetic or for less expensive pricing. With everything that Hasbro has, plus double-jointed elbows, toe, finger, and thumb articulation, Toybiz Man-Thing can do things Hasbro just can't even dream of. Round two goes to Toybiz for flexibility. The wish list of accessories that would be packed in with the ultimate best version of Man-Thing ever produced is pretty short. In fact, it's non-existent. Toybiz Man-Thing comes with a swamp diorama cutout that also acts as a stand for the figure. It's as detailed as the figure and even has a frog leaping out of the water to give the whole scene a sense of life and movement. And not for nothing, but it also came with a comic book and a Marvel vs. System trading card. Hasbro Build-A-Figure Man-Thing has no accessories. Round three goes to Toybiz for being packed with anything. Toybiz Man-Thing came out in 2004, so it's unlikely you'll be able to pick it up for original price. As of this video in August of 2017, loose, complete, or new in package is going to run between $30 and $40. Hasbro's figure is the Build-A-Figure from the new Netflix-themed Wave. If you buy all 6 figures in the Wave at regular price, that's going to be at least $120. If you skip the individual figures and just buy Man-Thing himself from a secondary seller, it's going to run between $50 and $60. More and more Hasbro pieces are hitting the market every day, which should bring prices down, but there's been a Toybiz for sale on eBay pretty much every day since 2004. Round four goes to Toybiz for costing less and always being in stock. Man-Thing is all about fear. He thrives on it. He draws strength from it. You being afraid of him is part of his power set. But which is more likely to induce fear in a particular victim, the thin, bony, sinewy, mosquito-like appearance of the Toybiz version, or the hulking, monstrous behemoth of the Hasbro version? Given the nature of Man-Thing's powers, it's even likely that both figures could be used in your display or your figure photography, depending on the story that you're trying to tell. Skinny Mosquito is scary for one criminal, hulking behemoth for another. This round is a draw, since fear is subjective to the fearful. For the kind of character that he is, swamp goo mystically turned into a kind of living creature that might have the consciousness of a man still inside him somewhere, both figures will work well in different situations depending on your specific collection needs. But going by the numbers, it's an easy, decisive win for Toybiz, only one challenger in 14 years and making short work of him. They just don't make swamp monsters like they used to. Did I do that math right? 14 years? 17 minus 4? Is that 14? Whatever. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a like, subscribe if you aren't already a subscriber. Take a few minutes to check out our Patreon, patreon.com/toygalaxy, link in the description below. And let us know in the comments which one you prefer, a Mosquito Man-Thing or Hulk in a green spaghetti costume with a Man-Thing mask.
Spaghetti.
Green spaghetti.
Cut.